Demonstrations have been held across Venezuela over the disputed result of July's election in Caracas. Thousands lined a highway to hear the opposition. Leader María Corina Machado urged them to remain out in force. She addressed supporters from the back of a truck in Caracas, saying she would not abandon her protest. A group of United Nations experts said Venezuela's presidential election lacked basic transparency and integrity. Experts have criticized Venezuela's National Electoral Council for declaring the incumbent President Maduro the winner without publishing detailed voting tallies on Friday. The Organization of American States meeting in Washington adopted a resolution calling on Venezuela to publish comprehensive details of the results. Machado had this message for her supporters: "We will not leave the streets. We will use intelligence, prudence, resilience, boldness, and we will do it peacefully. Because violence benefits them, we do not attack other Venezuelans." A short time ago I spoke to her campaign manager. "I think that today was an amazing day for the Venezuelan opposition, for the Venezuelan in general. In more than 300 cities Venezuela went to streets to show to the world that we have the proof that the truth is by our side and that Maduro committed a fraud and that we won the election. So the real elected president of Venezuela is Edmundo González Porria right now. This is different because we have the majority of the country, we have the proof, and we have the support of the international community, especially out of the democracies of the world." But Nicolas M. says he won 52% of the vote, so he's lying. He committed a fraud. The UN and the panel of experts of the UN has said that are also the center, the Carter Center, shows to the world that he committed a fraud and that we have the proof. So everybody in the world can go to our website and just check that we have the real cheat. The Optas that are says that Edmundo González Porria have more than 70% of the vote of the Venezuelan. So yeah, Maduro is lying. He always lied to the people. He lies to the international community. And we have the through, and we have the majority of the people of Venezuela with us. But Maduro stays in power. He still is in power. How do you move forward? So he have the violence he have right now, the support of the army, but we have the Venezuelan people in the streets. We have the international community, and we are working with them. All these are forces that support us to change the mind of the army, to win their support, and to eventually stop the repression in Venezuela, and to bring the army by our side, to defend the constitution, to defend the real results of the election, and of course to defend the democracy." So yes, that's our plan. Our plan is to unite the international pressure, the people on the street, and of course negotiation to achieve democracy in our country. Okay. So persuading the army internally plus the popular support of people. You mentioned the international community. What is the role? What can your neighboring countries and other countries around the world actually do in your eyes? Actually, the main factor of this situation is of course Venezuelan people, and that's why we're organized all around the world. But the international community have a really special or play as a really special role in all these situations. You can put the international community can put pressure on Nicolas Maduro, can help us to start some negotiations with the government, and of course you can use, or the international community can use different diplomatic tools to help us to convince the army to support the freedom. Thanks for watching. For more updates, like, share, subscribe and press bell icon.